Hello, good evening. My name is Karen Kane. I am a spiritual practitioner, transformation coach, Organifi ambassador, and the creator of Believe in Humans. How's everyone today? I wanted to just reach out to you guys. I had the pleasure, opportunity to just be interviewed by Dana Smith on her YouTube channel called Universal Consciousness. And we were talking about the art of manifestation. And it just got me inspired, excited to just jump on here and tell you guys a little bit about the story and share with you my experience with manifestation and things I would suggest if you're newly starting out and are curious or interested about what is this manifestation thing? What is the law of attraction? So, yes, first thing I ever did was watch the movie The Law of Attraction. However, that is only just a real skimming of what I knew. I did get inspired from watching that movie. All these really cool people, great hearted, doing well in life. It got me thinking, what is this all about? And that actually, somehow, I then found this spiritual center that became my home. I wasn't really spiritual before any of this. I was searching, but I didn't have anything locked into place. So I found the spiritual center and I began working more on myself, reading books, listening to Audible audio books, started taking spiritual classes. So I tapped in to more of my spirituality, and I was growing and learning and really just taking in as much as I could as a sponge, and really believing in a higher power, a power greater than myself. And just to share, I also did have basically a spiritual awakening when I found the spiritual center and when all these things started taking place. It did take me several years to actually really tap into this and become sober. I decided so much that all of this that I was learning was interesting to me. I decided to become a spiritual practitioner, which was a long journey, but I was so into it, obsessed. I couldn't get enough of learning more and more and more about spiritual truths and everything that I possibly could, and also using the things that I was learning. One of them was thoughts become things, the law of attraction, the universe has ears. The universe has ears. So what you put out there comes back to you. And I also chose to think positive more and more and more all the time. Consistency, consistency, consistency. And then I learned that if I put the power of belief and that conviction behind something that I wanted to manifest, then those thoughts and that conviction and power, as if it was already done, that's when magic really started to happen. And so the more that I put out there and the more I tried it, the more I saw things coming into fruition for me. Really amazing stuff. So watching the law of attraction then brought into more things into my life, and the more I brought into my life and the higher vibrations, and also the more that I healed, the more that I grew, the more that I was able to open myself, the more that I was able to forgive others, the more compassion I had, the more kindness that I had. So it was like more and more and more and more and more of all the good stuff, of all the things that that I could resonate positively with. And I started eliminating things that didn't serve me, that didn't make me feel good. And so I chose as much as I could to be in the moment, the now moment we only have right now. I chose to be in the now moment as much as possible. I chose to learn how to brush things off a little quicker. I chose how to not take things personally. So these are all things that guided me to the point where I am today. The point where I am today is if you watch Dana's channel and you watch our chat today, Universal Consciousness is her channel with Dana Smith, you'll get a little story of what happened to me today and how I manifested finding a fish today and how I utilized the law. So spiritual law, not the law like the police, but spiritual law to benefit and to utilize what I wanted. So that is a little bit about sharing my story today and just a little bit about how you can learn how to manifest. And remember, believe in you, believe in humans. Community is unity. We are one, we are equal, yet different and unique. And we are empowering humans to be their best selves. Thank you so much for being here. This is Karen Kane, and namaste.